Welcome to Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Kushe Cabo, hello. This is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. My name is Showers. I just want to share today with you my studio flat, the little apartment I have in Sierra Leone, for you to see what my tenants, the ones who just left, they just left about a week or so ago. I just wanted you guys to see how they ruined the apartment. That is just one of my apartments that these guys were staying in. They rented it. They've been there for 2 years, well, 2 years and more, but I'll go into the details on that. But I just wanted to show you guys that and then ask a few questions and see what you guys think. And of course, suggest a few things. But before I get into that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And of course, like and share. Yeah. Click the notification bell so that you get the notifications first when we post videos up. Thank you very much for doing so. So now, before I show you the videos, I just want to say, I think we need to really think carefully as Sierra Leoneans, as governments and officials, of what we can do or we should do to protect landlords, as well as tenants, of course. But laws, what laws are there and how these laws can be enforced to protect both parties, the tenants as well as the landlords. I wonder whether we could do something whereby people, when they come to rent, they will put down deposits, because that happens here in the UK. I wonder whether that's something that also we could implement in Sierra Leone, whether the government will make that as law so that people start putting down deposits. Now, the reason for this is the fact that when people rent, they pay you whatever a year or whatever way you guys agree. And then at the end of the year or two, they decided to leave, or you give them notice to leave. When they left, usually the people will leave the apartment in a really bad shape. Either by just with dirty walls, or things are broken and they are not fixed before leaving or after leaving, all sorts. So I wonder whether a deposit should be placed in order to prevent these kind of things, or if these kind of things happen, you can use that money to fix whatever that is that's been broken. Now, I understand people might say, well, the people don't earn more enough, etc., etc. But something needs to be done. That's what I'm saying. Because my tenants, the ones who just left, like I mentioned, left my place in a really, really bad state. You can watch the videos and see what I'm talking about. But realistically, that is not right at all. And what's even interesting is that these guys have stayed in my apartment for 2 years. When I gave them notice 6 months ago. That's the other thing, you have to give them 6 months notice because they rent by year. They know all the laws around that. Anyway, I gave them 6 months notice. They didn't leave at the end of the 6 months. They begged me to give them 5 more weeks. Well, they begged for 4 weeks, but they ended up staying for 5 weeks, because when they stayed for the 4 weeks, they moved out. They went with the keys. They didn't even tell me. It was 3 days later I found out they've moved. And then I asked them for my key. They said they're going to bring my key a week or two later. Well, why? This is my property. It's not yours. Why would you go with my keys? The day you're leaving, that's the day you should have handed over my keys. They didn't do that. So I had to really put foot down and threaten them to bring my keys. So they brought it back a couple of days ago. That's when they brought the keys. My mom, thankfully, was there, opened the place, went in there, and then she filmed what you're about to see. But realistically, yeah, we need to do something about, these kind of situations. something needs to be done. I don't know whether the government will put laws, something has to be done for this not to happen again. And of course, I understand people will argue about renting and stuff and protection of tenants. That's also important. But of course, I'm a landlord here, so I'm going to speak from my experience. My tenants, I've always treated them with respect. I've also made contracts as well between me and them anyway. But as you know, if there's no legal, no laws to bound that contract legally, then I don't think you can do much. Plus, obviously, it's energy to go to court and start putting money in, etc., etc. But things have to be done to prevent these kind of situations. Yeah. So right now, I'll I'll have to go back now and renovate this whole place, just for it to be livable, so that somebody can live in a decent place. Anyway, okay, let me stop the ranting. I'll watch the video. Let me know what you guys think.
This na the window there na the kitchen side. And then this is the one for gonna do. In your glass don't crack, one to crack. On the down side. And this. And this one. Now the other window down the back, and the window now the kitchen side. In back the glass one on crack. Now in this. You need to for open back. It's stiff. Only open the old soon. Very soon, so the old soon they open. But this time, I'm going to be the time for talk about this pipe here. In don't point. See, what are they come on? What are they? When they put us out, what are they come on? They open and go. And then go again. The pipe don't boil. Yeah. Well, the wall is the paint. Don't black. As soon as the room side, as they don't damn, they don't black. And this. Yeah. On this side the window there. This window are in it open, in stiff back. So this one are then they're rusty. I don't want you to do this wall here in don't black. So on this other two window they didn't open back. They don't stiff all. So they're not able to open. That's what inside the bathroom. Now I got the try for say something anger so. Say but you know see again. Look the two all and the day. But no know whether they don't pull out or not the one you can pull out. So this toilet sits back. In the shake. You know fix. As you see. The shake. When I bathroom you will do this. Yeah. This one is a window was the back. So then also there be the time for say this thing also say we light be the can go in the camp, so the time for put off for let the post of the problem. So now they this tia poel. Then they put Teenage light. I said, oh, put bulb there, teenage light. So Gani say man all this thing now. Do the meter there. The meter to update the body. You snake light. So I think say I get the problem.
Did you guys see that? You see what I'm talking about? Did you see all underneath the sink in the little kitchen space area, how that thing is all, rusty and dirty, and, I don't know how is that even possible that you have something like that and people live there and they manage to, destroy the whole thing or leave it to get rotten. I don't understand. How the walls, how do you really peel the paint off the wall? How? And in the bedroom, as you've seen, all damp and wet and etc. And they're claiming that that's how they met it when they moved in. It's not possible. There is no way I will rent my place to anyone in such a state. I have video evidence because when I'm renting it, before I rented it, I have video and photo evidences of how the room looked before I handed it over to them. Now look at the state of it. And they said because they're saying it damp, it sucks. The place doesn't damp. It will damp because they probably put so much stuff in there. They have loads of stuff. In fact, the one mistake I did, I should have probably canceled the contract from the word go, because the place was meant for just one person. But this girl decided to move in there with her mom. When she came up to me, she said it was just for her. I rented it to her. Next minute, I found out she was living in there with her mom. So 2 women living in there. That place is not meant for that, as you've seen. They packed a lot of stuff in the place, I guess. And also, they were not opening the windows at all. They're saying the windows are stiff, etc. But they never told me that. And I always said to them, if there's any problems, let me know so I can fix it. I've always told them if the windows doesn't open properly, they should have let me know. They will find out why they're not opening properly so we can change those windows or fix them somehow. They didn't say anything. So now I found out, after they've left now, when I asked my cousin and my mom to film the place, it turns out some of the windows, they never opened those windows. Like in the kitchen, you've seen there's a whole window that they did not open. There is also in the bedroom, the other smaller window never opened. Then one of the other windows in the big window did not open as well. So basically, there was no air circulation at all. And my mom mentioned to me how when they wash their clothes as well, they used to just hang them in the room. They don't hang their clothes outside for some reason. I don't know why. We're in Africa where it's always sunny. Hanging your clothes outside will dry quicker. But they hang them inside the house with all their stuff. Apparently, they had even stuff on the steps. Those stairs you see that gets you into the actual bedroom. They had stuff on there everywhere. So the place is chock-a-block with whatever that is that they have. Plus the windows were not opening. They did not open the windows at all. Of course, it's going to get damp, especially in the rainy season. You're going to get damp in there. But what's crazy is the fact that they left the place without any kind of, explanation or remorse or anything to say, sorry, this is what happened. They did not even think, let us at least paint the place. Whilst, we're leaving, before we leave or after we've left, let us paint the place before we hand it back to him. The other thing you saw there is they broke the changeover thing, because I have this changeover thing for generator and, of course, national electricity thing. How did they manage to break that thing? I don't understand. How? They were not using a generator, so that thing could have been just left as it is. But they're claiming that because the electricity is not stable, so they had to move the thing up and down for some reason. Why do you have to move it? This is just a changeover for a generator. They broke it. They didn't say a word. They left. So when I contacted her, sorry, my light just went off, guys. When I contacted this, I'm going to move this light here so that you can see me properly. When I contacted the tenants, this girl, she says, oh, well, because she's talking as if she has every right to just, do whatever they did there. She's like, oh, yeah, because there was no electricity. That's why the changeover we're using it. That's why it broke. She didn't even want to admit that they broke the thing, But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that, and hopefully some of you might relate. I know, and then maybe this is a start of something that we can pursue in Sierra Leone for laws to be changed or be added for protection for landlords as well as tenants in Sierra Leone. But thank you for watching. Please drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, click the notification bell. I'll see you on the next video. Have a blessed weekend or week. My name is Showers, and this is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Peace.
Right, folks, don't forget to
subscribe to this channel now.